Hey everyone, Harris here, back with another CueSoc final commentary. So, today's first year's competition, as you can see our players are getting the lag underway. I'll just get the info up for you real quick. So we've got Lochie, who's just won the lag, he's racking up now in the pink shirt. Lochie Bown is studying commerce at UNSW. Yeah, at UNSW. And obviously Lockie's a first year as well. And same with Alexander there, Alexander Devin, who went to sit down studying commerce and economics. So the special thing about first year's competition is that everyone who participates or everyone who competes is in the first year of their undergraduate studies. That's the only criteria. So say if I wanted to participate, I can't do that because I've been at uni for a few years now. But the point of this competition is to give new incoming CueSoc players and new uni students, first years, a chance to play in a competitive environment, play pool in a competitive environment without too much pressure or having to play against very highly experienced opponents. It's a very casual, I wouldn't say low energy, but definitely a more casual environment than our other CueSoc competitions. And the idea is you're just meant to get settled in if you're a first year, and it's a good event to come to. If you're watching this and you're a first year that didn't get to come this year for 2020, so like the definition of first year for this competition varies. So for instance, if you started uni sem 2 2019, let's say, you're still allowed to compete in the 2020 iteration of first year's comp. You're not ineligible, it's just meant to give everyone a chance. So for instance, if you took a summer course as well the year before, like I think Alexander is, or I'll call him Alex, like I think Alex has done as well, but he was still allowed to compete today. So yeah, a chance for everyone to experience the event, I guess. Format is April. Today's format during the normal bracket was race to 3. Today we've got a race to 5 in the finals for you. And like a pretty good turnout. We had 29 participants, so pretty standard number, I would say, for CueSoc competitions. 32 is the prime number for an even split in the brackets, but give or take a few people who don't show up and stuff like that. I think 29 is a pretty good turnout, especially for first year's comp. And I guess we'll see what Alex and Lochie can show us here today. So we had, I think, 3 rounds today. We had round 1, round 2, or 4 rounds, round 1, round 2, quarters, and then semi-finals, and now obviously we're on the final. So it's actually been quite a while since we posted any CueSoc competition videos, or any videos for that matter. The reason for that is because obviously we're over the Christmas holiday. I think the last video was April League Season 8 finals. So it's definitely been a while, and I think a lot has happened with regards to CueSoc, society. The new City Heroes venue, Burwood, has opened, and a lot of stuff going on there as well. So definitely there's been a big gap in in the news from the society, because we haven't posted any videos. But I think especially because given the mood and vibe of this competition, first years, is very relaxed. So I think this is a good opportunity to catch you guys up on some of that news, and also watch some ball between Alex and Lochie while we do that. So I think Alex cleared up quite a few balls, quite a few strikes there, and then Lochie's got a tough shot on the earlier. I think Lochie actually is a participant in this season of April League as well, so that'll be April League Season 9, which is happening over the course of UNSW Trimester 1. So Lochie's already got himself stuck into the CueSoc event scene, I guess you could say, which is really nice to see when you see a first year like that become very active in the society. So it's very endearing. And I think Alex has come to a few sociables in the past, or maybe a few comps as well, but like I said, because he's taken that summer course in the previous year, he's still eligible to compete in first years. And by the looks of things from this opening frame, I think we're definitely quite an interesting final happening because both of these players seem like they're of a similar skill level, I want to say. Like they've both definitely done well to get this far as well. But the good thing about a matchup like this, I think Lochie is a very confident player by nature anyway. And the good thing is, I think the way Alex has been playing today as well, you probably won't see any sort of falls to pressure here. I think both are very confident players in their own ability, so that should be nice to see. Yeah, as I say, that Lochie's really close to the 3 ball here, so I'm not sure if he can pot it from this angle. We'll see if he can. Looks like he can. Yeah, and he settled for the sort of more difficult pot on the 1, probably into the bottom left here on your screen, and then the 8's sort of close to the bottom right. So, yep. Nice shot. Bit of a reaction from the crowd there, and yeah, just a tester. Yeah, not an easy shot, that last one. I think that's the best he could do with that sort of position. And then Alex actually has a really nice opening here. Not sure if he's straight on the 15, but as long as he can get off the rail, I think he'll be okay for the 8. The 8 goes in every single pocket, so pretty open. And this is actually a similar shot to what Lochie played before. Unlucky there. And yeah, I think it's just the black ball testers for either player at the moment. Nice shot. Confident stroke from Lochie. And that'll take us to 1-0. But while we wait for Lochie to rack up, yeah, I think the biggest thing that's happened since the last competition video is the official opening of City Heroes Burwood, which is, yeah, like it sounds, it's the newest City Heroes establishment located at Emerald Square at Burwood. They have diamond tables there instead of the Brunswick tables you see here at City Heroes George Street, and I think a few New South Wales pool events, not CueSoc events, but a few New South Wales pool events have already been held there. So if you haven't been to Burwood yet, I would highly recommend it. They've got Chinese 8-ball tables, snooker tables, and the Diamond Pro-Am table there, so it's really nice equipment, and you know, it's always refreshing to go to a new pool hall, and I think that one would have overtaken George Street as the biggest pool hall in Australia at this point in time, so yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't. The relevance of that to CueSoc is we're definitely going to be hosting events there as well. I think the layout of Burwood lends itself really nicely to competitions, so definitely, I think the competition after first years today I think in a few weeks it will be 9-ball comp, which will still be held at George Street, but our first streamed CueSoc competition at Burwood will be 8-ball competition for 2020 T1. So, and obviously that's good because 8-ball is, our premier competition apart from Inter-University comp. So, yeah, expect to see that video posted, definitely. I can't remember the date of 8-ball comp off the top of my head, but it should be it'll be 2 weeks until 9-ball from now, and then another few weeks 8-ball comp will happen. So closest to the end of the trimester. Yeah. So Alex here taking the 13. I think this break definitely compared to the last one, the balls are more towards the bottom half of the table here. Less of a spread, so more problems for each player to work out. Alex looks like he's got a nice combo lined up here. And yeah, like I said, I think Alex is just wondering how he's going to deal with the congestion of balls up here. Even the 14 and the 13 the 14 and the 11 don't go too well. So probably a good position for Lochie here, since I think it's really hard for Alex to make an offensive shot here. Yeah, like you see, a bit of a safety, I guess, coming out there, and a pretty good outcome too. So yeah, not too bad. I think Lochie's definitely, maybe he can cut this 5 ball up in the corner. Nice shot. Yeah, by the looks of things, I think, actually I know that Lochie has been playing pool since before he came into the society, so he would have known about the sport before he came to uni and before he joined CueSoc. And from the looks of things, probably the same with Alex. I think Alex has been playing for a while as well. But definitely, if you're a newer player, I wouldn't be that intimidated by the skill level of the players in the society, because I definitely, from talking to people today at First Year's Comp, although people were still happy to play, I think everyone's always happy to play pool, but one of the concerns, I guess, was that maybe if you were playing in an actual comp like 8-ball comp, that the skill level of the surrounding players might be a little higher and it might be a little bit intimidating. But I think, especially since CueSoc is meant for uni students only, I think relatively, you'll find that in comparison to other competitions, CueSoc is really relaxed, even outside of First Year's Comp. So definitely to those people that think, maybe it is a little intimidating for them, I would say just give it a go. And then of course, like the case was today, if you get knocked out early, as long as you pay your entry fee, you're still able to play with your friends on social play tables when they remain open. As I look around me, there's heaps of people who competed in the comp today who are just relaxing and chilling with their friends on the tables around us. So yeah, that's an example of that. I think Lochie's lining up the bank here. Oh, he tried to cut it. And depending on if Alex can see the 14, I think will determine his next shot here. Yeah, looks like he can, so I think he'll go for this. Really nice shot, and he held it really well for the 11, and with a nice angle as well to get position on the 9, so we'll see how he goes. Very nice shot. Alex doing really well here to clear a few balls. And just the 8 for him. Yeah, really nice shot. And that takes us to 1-1, I think. And yeah, on that note, related to the competition again, I think even if you get knocked out, like I was saying before, you can play on the social play tables. But one thing we do encourage is for our participants to watch the final as well, because obviously it's, even if you get knocked out, it's your friends, your fellow society members playing in the final, and it's quite entertaining to watch. So we've got a bit of a crowd here on the seats. We sort of rearrange it as well to make it easier for everyone to watch, and yeah, something that I've always encouraged as well when if people are about to leave, I'm like, oh, stick around for the final, you might enjoy it. And then even if you miss it, I guess we always bring these videos for you guys to enjoy if you're not able to make it, or if you do have to leave early, or if you're not at the event, full stop. So yeah. So a bit more of a spread this time with the break, which is good. A little bit of a safety break. I think Lochie's in a very tight position on the top rail there. I think the 4 is probably into the side is probably what he's looking at. Oh, great shot. Really great shot. And I think that's actually really opened up the rack if he has another shot here. Probably the 5 in the bottom right corner. Yeah, really nice. The 10 might have him a little bit hampered here, but I think this layout is actually pretty open, so you might see Lochie string together a few balls here if he just manages to spot this 3. Yeah, no shot. And yeah, I mentioned to you guys watching Alex play today. He's a very capable player. And also I watched Lochie. Actually, I'll bring up the draw from Challonge just for reference. I was watching Lochie's match against Charlie, who was our semi-finalist, Charlie Chow Wang. Yeah, Lochie was playing really well. Big 3-0 victory there. But I think he's really in stroke, just from what I've seen. Which naturally happens when you play 3 or 4 matches before you get to the final. You're already sort of warmed up. And same with Alex, I'm sure he's already warmed up as well. Yeah, this is a really good succession of balls from Lochie here. I guess I sort of jinxed it there. That really tough cut in the middle, but that's alright. Alex is on a really weird, really awkward angle on the 12 ball. Sort of on the right side of it, I think, and he's really close to it as well. So I'm not sure if it's as easy as it might look on the camera to pot that. But it looks like he's got the 9 ball, so that's pretty good. Nice easy shot to open up, yep. Yeah, I think Alex is just figuring out what to do with the 14. Probably doesn't pass by the 2. Oh, he might have tried to break it out there with the angle he had on the 13. But a smash coming through, so as long as Lochie can, because the position between the 2 and the 6 is kind of odd here, so as long as Lochie can stay in line with a nice angle on the 6 to come over the 8, she should be okay to clean up this frame, I think. Yep. I'm pretty sure he can still see that, so just another tester. And he's actually got a really big pocket with the 13 there at the top left, so yeah, just like that. There's sort of some insurance for him, even if he overcut the ball, and then just another tester on the 8 ball. Really great shot. That takes us to 2-1. So yeah, while we wait, what else has been happening? I think at O Week, actually. O Week was the big CueSoc event, or not CueSoc event, but sort of the big happening in the period between last year and this video. If you didn't get the chance to sign up for CueSoc at O Week, you can always sign up online. There's a big blue button. If you visit the page, there's a big blue button for you to sign up. All you have to be is a university student, and you can fill out the form online. And then once you fill that out, you can pay the membership fee online or in person, in cash. And then you'll get given a membership card to use. And then you just bring that to the events you want to come to. And yeah, it was really nice to see all the new members coming in for this year's O Week. And they're sort of trickling in now that the regular events have started, so like Social Pool and Pool Party, and first year's comp now is the first comp of the trimester. So yeah, lots of new members trickling in, lots of new faces. It's really nice to see. And of course, by the time this video comes out, the applications will have closed. But we also recently recruited for CueSoc committee. So for those people that wanted to contribute back to the society or give something back, or gain some skills, that application was open about for the past 2 weeks. It closed yesterday night. So obviously for this year it's not really relevant if you're listening now and you wanted to join, but definitely if you're thinking about it next year for 2021, CueSoc recruits every year. So if you're looking to gain skills, work in a team environment, or do the things that you've seen committee members like me doing at events, definitely have a look. Or even if you wanted to have a look at this year's event page, this year's application information, the portfolio information as well, and it'll give you some perspective on what to expect in the team. and then next year, if you feel like it, you can apply when the application's open. Usually early in trimester 1, I think, is when they'll open. So again, really, actually some really nice breaks here from both Lochie and Alex. A little bit of a miscue there. But the balls are pretty open. I think if Alex didn't miss you there, he would have had a really good chance to clean the stripes up, because they were all very open. They all had a pocket to go to. But now it's Lochie's chance. I think he's going to clear the 2 out here. I actually have a CueSoc member next to me right now, Raymond Shaw. Raymond, didn't you play in the competition today?
Yeah, I did. I got knocked out second round by Alex.
By this Alex?
By this Alex.
Oh, okay.
Shocked me 3-0.
Oh, okay, so he's playing really well. Well, there you go, guys. A testament to Alex's performance today. Now, I think Raymond here is actually on Lochie's CueSoc League team. So, and then we've got Will Wu over there as well. Alpha Q is the name, as you hear in the mic. But all these guys are first years, and they're all in CueSoc League, and they all participated in first year's comp today as well. So really nice to see. Nice shot there. A little unlucky to land behind the 3. But I think Lochie, the way he's been playing, I think he's definitely looking at an offensive option here. Wow, what a shot. Those side pocket shots are always really hard. And then that was really good actually. So Lochie has a great chance here to clean up some balls.
Oh, we got lucky.
Very important in a race to 5 that both players take their chances when they're presented to them, because a race to 5 can go really quickly. So if there's a chance for Lochie or Alex to clean up the frame, I think they should definitely take it, like both players have been doing, both going for breakouts and bank shots and whatnot. I think definitely, yeah, it's can go by very quick in this format. Probably the only problem for either player is the 13 and the 7, sort of at the bottom right here. And I'm not sure if I can't tell from this angle, but the 7 might go in the bottom left from the short side, but we'll have to wait and see when that gets cleared out. Lochie is looking at a potential breakout angle now on the 6, but very risky shot as well. And he's just weighing up his options here. Good shot there. No. Yeah, really tough here. I'm not sure if the 7 will bank that easily in any pocket either. The only option really is maybe the side pocket. So a little bit of a safety coming out from Lochie. But the 7 actually bumped the cue ball back to a really nice position for Alex to pot the 13. So probably an unfruitful attempt there. But he might have to get the rest out here. So not out of the woods yet. Really good shot. and the 10 probably goes in the side here. So that was a really nice positional effort. I think Alex knew he had to come back down table, and then anywhere down table he'd be fine for the 10 in the side or the 15 in either of the corner pockets. So a really nice shot there. Ooh. That was really close. And it's landed pretty safe as well, so you'll see Lochie try and kick at one of these solids. It's called the 5, I think. Oh wow, what a shot. Really nice kick shot there. 5.5 was close to the pocket, and Lochie did really well to get the angle there. Really good safety shot actually. Lochie covered the 10, and then no obvious shot on the 15 at the top there. So maybe you might even see a safety reply from Alex. It's called the bank then. Bottom right. See how it goes. Yeah, it was always hard coming offensively out of that shot. So Lochie coming, I guess gaining from that safety exchange, or that safety shot. And then, yeah, really nice pot in the corner there. So Lochie just caught the bottom jaw there.
That should be on the rail. What's the last?
But you know, very difficult lead for Alex, especially since he's on the rail. So, and the 8 is really open as well. So it's hard for Alex to play a two-way shot here, but we'll see what he can come through with. What a shot.
What a clutch.
Really great stroke there. I really like the way Alex pauses on his shot and his pre-shot routine and gains his composure. Very calm player, I think, in his demeanor, which is nice to see. He's not rushed at all, not stressed out or under pressure or anything. He's just taking his time. Really good shot. Really nice line as well. And that was a very similar shot to what Alex may have played a few shots ago, where he knew if he got to the top half of the table, he would have his object ball sort of in the middle pocket. And great shot there. Yeah. But yeah, well, that last shot looked kind of basic, but the line was actually quite advanced. And those shots come up heaps where you have to get from one end of the table to the other for side pocket position. So really well executed as well. And then I think that ties us up at 2-all. So I'll say it again, Alex and Lochie, really similar skill level players, and yeah, from what you've seen, we've had a really nice final so far. If you are interested in playing a CueSoc competition, as I said, the next one is 9-ball. The release form should be advertised sometime in the next few weeks. This weekend is social pool, I think. So there will be a social pool I'm not sure if it's at George Street or Bowood. So go on our event page or event section on the Facebook page to double check that. It's at Bowood? Okay. Social pool is at Bowood this weekend. But yeah, if you're interested in the next comp, it's 9-ball competition. So keep an eye out on the page as well for that registration form. I will say 9-ball is definitely a lot faster paced than 8-ball just by nature. There's less balls to run. But it's also probably one of the most interesting games just because so much can happen. Flukes, golden breaks and all that. So If that's your thing, yeah, definitely check out our Facebook page. And I think I've commentated a few 9-ball comps before this as well, so visit our video section as well. Yeah, it was always tough for Lochie there, being so close to the ball to try and pot that. On that note, also if you're interested, this is more directed towards maybe participants who played in the comp today or even play in CueSoc comps regularly. If you visit the CueSoc YouTube channel, so like the way we post competition videos, really unexpected miss there from Alex, but the way we post competition videos is we'll post all the finals on Facebook and we'll also post all the same finals on YouTube, but in addition to those finals, there's also races between CueSoc members posted on the YouTube channel for CueSoc. If you're interested in improving or watching the community play or the players in CueSoc play just casually in a race, then everything's on the YouTube channel. There's a massive amount of races that we've recorded over time just on there. And in addition, if you're a CueSoc member and you want your race to be recorded, I'll be happy to do that. Just message the page or message me, and we can get that sorted. But that's something I've been trying to push as well, because the reason is anyone can be recorded on those races. It's not just the finalists, like literally anyone, no matter what your skill level is. So if you think that's a valuable resource or you're looking to improve, it's a really good opportunity. But if you're playing against someone, only condition is you both have to be CueSoc members, so your opponent has to be a CueSoc member as well. But other than that, really great opportunity. So I'd encourage any new members, any new competitive members in the society, or any members looking to get into it, to make use of that resource. So, great bank from Lochie. I think Alpha Kid's cheering him on from the sideline here. And he's got great position on the 1-ball. Really nice angle to come back up for probably the 3-ball. Lochie's only problem is going to be that 6 that's sort of being blocked by the pink stripe ball down here. I'm not sure if you can see the 3 now actually, so he might take on the 6 now. And actually, now that Lochie cleared that little kerfuffle at the bottom right, Alex has a really good chance here. He just has to deal with his 10 and 15 ball. I think that's what it is. Yeah, like he's tried to do just then. Unsuccessful, but yeah, it was the right idea. I think that's his only problem, because the 3 is blocking the pocket for both of those balls. And then if he can get that done, he'll have a good chance of cleaning up, since the 8 is really close to the pocket. And again, Alex is trying to come down the table to see what he can do with this 10 and 15. Not really aiming for a specific area, but just trying to get somewhere where he can do something with these balls. I think he called the double here. Or maybe the 10 ball actually. Ooh, that was really close. And the good thing here is the 6 is really close to the pocket, so Lochie, as long as he can get off the rail, he won't have too hard of a time getting position for the 4 ball. It might be a little straight here. So we'll see if he does have the angle to punch it over, or whether he'll need to play for the short side. I think that's what he tried to do. You can see he stunned it right in place. but it was really straight, so just trying to kick here. And that was really close as well. So another chance for Alex here. And also with this shot, really easy to play a two-way. Even if Alex misses, he can leave it pretty safe since the 4 ball was blocked by the 8 ball. Yeah, pretty smart shot there. Trying to bank it in the bottom left, but leaving it safe at the same time. Again, it was always going to be easy for Alex to do that, so good shot there. And then Lochie's just got to try and kick this in. I don't think he has another option here. So maybe off the left long rail here. Okay, he's playing safe. Didn't like the kick shot, so. That was a really good hit. Really good hit. Really nice shot there. He's got Alex tied up. No, I don't think Alex has a jump cue either, or whether he would be able to jump this, so he's probably going to be kicking at this. Because the 15 is out in the open, Alex will do really well to even hit this ball, let alone get close to potting it. So important for him to make a contact here, because the ball in hand would probably be end of frame for Lochie. So see how it goes. Yeah, always difficult when you have your object ball out in the open like the 15 is. It's not close to any rails. It's usually harder to hit because when balls are closer to the rails, your cue ball has a chance of contacting that ball on the way in and also on the way out because it's bouncing off the rail. But when your ball's in the open, because it's only your cue ball is normally only traveling one direction towards that ball, it won't be coming back from the rail. So that's one of the reasons why it's so hard to hit. But yeah, 3-2 for Lochie. And yeah, we're already halfway done with this race. How long has it been? About half an hour, just over half an hour. So yeah, okay. I think very important for the players to keep composure and stay paced because race to 5 can go very quickly. One thing I will note as well, City Heroes actually got new triangles. So I don't know if it's visible in the camera angle, but both Lochie and Alex have been using the orange plastic triangle, which has replaced the old wooden triangles that City Heroes used to have here at the George Street venue. And yeah, it's much easier to rack now because I think the old triangles have been there since this place is opened, which is, like 10 years, something like that, as old as CueSoc has been, as old as CueSoc is. So yeah, it's nice that we're getting new equipment as well, even at this already well-established venue. Lochie takes stripes, and again, just one of those early parts of the frame where you've got to clear up some balls first before anything really major starts to happen. So Lochie will just clean up a few here, and then I think maybe the position on the 13 might be the toughest thing here. just because the 8 makes it really awkward. It's blocking a lot of the potting angles, so yeah, once Lochie cleans up these balls, see what he does there. And maybe even the 12 ball is sitting in a little bit of an awkward spot by the 4 ball, so
Very good shot.
nice angle here. I think Lochie's come behind the 12 to take it into the top left.
Shot.
Really great shot. Now it all depends on this shot. If Lochie can get good position in the middle of the table for the 13, that'd be great. But he's got to be careful of not going too far or falling too short and being too thin. So key shot here. And wow, really, really nice line there. Really good speed as well. He's landed absolutely perfectly on the 13. That was a really nice shot. And he's got really good position for the 8 in the top left. And that's a phenomenal out there. Yeah, like that shot in the 13, I can't stress enough, that is harder than it actually looked, maybe on camera when Lochie performed it. Good shot, very well done. So 4-2 for Lochie. And I think he's on the hill, yeah. So just like that, really big momentum shift. And yeah, see what Lochie can do here. For Alex, I think the key is just to hang in there. And then when he gets his chance, he'll be able to come back and, you know, claw a few frames back if it's possible.
That was a runner.
I think it was.
That was a runner.
Really tough position for Alex. As much as the balls are open, he's got some work to do here, especially travelling up the table. He's got a lot of traffic with that 3 ball there and the 2 ball, so yeah, definitely some work in this frame to be done if he wants to catch up that lead. I think Alex is actually stuck to the 2 ball here. It's a really tough position. It's just going to look at kicking, maybe making that 10 ball really close to the pocket, so that might be his only option here. Either to kick another ball into it or to go straight up for the 10. I'm not sure if the path is there. And he didn't call the 15, I think he called the 10 ball there, so. Yeah, it wasn't easy for Alex there. Hasn't really got a good opportunity to run the table yet, even throughout the whole match. So Lochie is trying to figure out what he's going to do with the 7 and 4 ball. It's his biggest concern here because they don't go in the bottom right, blocked by the 14. Maybe he'll try and get on position now. Or maybe a bit of an exhibition there. I'm not sure what he tried to do, but he's pretty nice on the 5. So I think he's definitely at some point, he's going to try and get up table here for the 7 and the 4. Whoa. Again, I think maybe he's getting really confident here. So Lochie's trying to play really aggressive. So yeah, not the worst situation here for Alex. His strike balls are blocking the 8 ball in the bottom right. So like I said, Lochie has some work to do, and in the meantime, Alex has a bit of leeway before he needs to start cleaning up these balls. And this might be the opportunity here actually, where he cleans some up. Important to get good position on the 12. I think that's the toughest thing because the 3 is blocking so much of the potting angle. But other than that, yeah, we'll see what Alex can try and do here. Good shot there. I think this might be thin, but definitely. Okay, Alex has called the bank, so maybe a little too thin. But nevertheless, this is a really good opportunity. The bank is not lying bad at all. Okay. Where is this 12 going to end up? Not in the best position. So now Lochie still has that problem to deal with actually. That 4 and the 7 have been there since the beginning of the frame, so he's still got to do some work. Yep, pretty nice shot there. Hasn't really been rewarded. I think Lochie's got no obvious pots here. And just the safety. A pretty nice one at that. I don't think Alex can see any of this 12. Alex is taking plenty of time to line up this kick shot. Oh, great hit, great hit. A really good hit. I think he definitely had to take a lot of time on that because Look, he's still left it open for Lochie, but better than ball in hand, we always say. Since Lochie was on the hill, that's why I saw Alex taking so much time there. Can't take any risks. Probably the most tense frame out of any of the ones that have been played so far. Just gonna scratch.
What? Why did I jack off? Because I missed. If I get it in, where am I?
And I think that's a foul. No? Is that not a foul? Rail on. Wait, Lochie.
Lochie, is that a foul? Is that a foul?
So yeah, that was a foul. We were just double checking on the camera, but no rail after contact. So. Ball in hand. And that'll do it. Lochie on 5, so yeah, congratulations Lochie Bown. Your first year's competition 2020 winner. Congratulations to runner-up Alexander Devin as well. Well played to both people, both players. I think they both played well for the whole day, and well done for them to getting this far. Yeah, thanks for watching. Next competition will be 9 ball in a few weeks, and yeah, look forward to it. Thanks for watching, everyone.